We're in Lakeland, Florida at USA for 150 laps in Tour Modifieds for Nick's special Week 13 event. We qualified pole. I was kind of shocked at that. First lap was a throwaway. No heat in the tires. Car bobbled a lot. Up 2 lanes. Almost wrecked it. But we did get second lap in and put it on P1. 29 cars here. 150 laps if I didn't mention. Track temp 94. Air temp 80, and we'll be dropping throughout the race. No wind. I kind of reconfigured the black boxes and my overlays. I'm not totally happy with them currently, but pretty close. Got the in-game fuel calculator.
Green.
And the relative box. And we'll be running the extra black box, or showing the iRacing black box for the settings that I will change in the car rather than my own makeshift one.
Alright, man, caution is out. Line up single.
Alright, coming back to take the green for our first restart.
Get ready.
Takes a few laps for tires to come up, so it'll still be cold. And they're very slippery on exit, even on a warm tire.
Green.
But they've had a whole physics overhaul. And I put probably 25 laps in the practice session for this race. Well, in this pre-practice session, or this practice session before qualifying in this whole session. And maybe we needed more practice for the field.
Pit road is closed. Catch the 12 car.
We will try it again. I don't think it's anything we're doing. I think it's just people in the back. We'll try to go a little earlier, see if we can get the accordion out.
Pace cars in. Green flag. You just hit the fastest lap.
But so far, car feels really good. The tires, the physics modeling they did, it's got more throttle management than pretty much any stock car now, which is funny given the size of the tires. I really hope that whoever built this car can go back and work on that late model stock and make that handle like you would think it should handle, less grippy. I mean, this thing, you can get 4-wheel slide in the middle of the corner, and this thing's got 15-inch wide tires front and back. The SK modified, I think, is a little different. He's even modeled different compound tires. I'm not familiar with Tour Mods or the SK series, but from what I've gathered the past week, 2 weeks, there's different tire brands between the two cars. The Tour, I guess, runs an American tire, and I think the SKs are based out of Stafford. They primarily run Stafford, is my understanding, and I think they run Hoosiers, but I could be wrong. But for the 25 laps we didn't practice, I didn't make any pit stops, so it was a 25 lap run. Rears were 83. That's right rear and left rear, both rear tires. I said that. Can't remember what the right front was. I want to say it was like 91 maybe? I could be wrong. But track temp in the practice was, I think, 120 at the start or around there, and it got up to 140, I think, right before practice ended. And I did not go rearward on brakes this time. We kept it at 65 in the garage, and actually we're running plus 3.5 in the car. I don't know if I probably won't run these in officials, just given that community of racers, but it is it's a fun car. I did run a little bit of SKs last season for a few weeks. The car was, I think, a little underpowered for my taste. Core's definitely got some more juice in it, but with that you're into C class, so you're running cautions, and we got tire changes, which actually we have 2 tires here tonight, but the weekly series is only running, I don't even know if they're 100 lappers. They may be, but to have a tire change in the middle of a 100 lap race, to me, is kind of silly. It just becomes who takes tires first, and if everybody's forced to run the same tires, then there's not really any advantage anybody can have. And in a weekly series, like at any weekly short track, you're not going into the pits and grabbing tires. I kind of wish that's what, like, weekly officials would be, is like, you know, your local short track on a weekday or Saturday night, you know, the weekly racing series, and you're not, teams are not buying tires for a weekly race. Now the tour, that's completely different, and I can understand that. But for short track racing, you know, your standard weekly racing that are just, you know, Steve down at the tire shop has a race car, you know, gets up with all his buddies, goes racing. They're not buying tires every week. So I wish officials, you know, the hourly series, not the tour, could kind of resemble that for the short tracks. Probably looking to get past here in a little bit. Shane has caught back up. I don't know if I'm overdriving or, yeah, overdriving or underdriving. Trying to save the rears. Maybe putting too much on the right front. We're getting up to lap traffic though. Actually, it was almost easier to be passing on the outside when we were in the practice session. I don't have center corner speed that Shane has. This air cleaner is also quite large. Cars can get hidden behind them. That's kind of why I like to target the outside lane if possible. It's much easier to see.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
We can also carry a little more entry speed, because these cars don't really have a lot of fall off in the middle of the corner and make it tough to pass. I still have those little stutters from iRacing. And since last season that I've had those. Maybe I need to go back on brakes a little bit. We have burnt some fuel off.
Got one outside.
So difficult with the air cleaner, can't really see them.
All clear, all clear.
Also, that right side does stick out fairways. Good to see Matthias. I'm terrible with German names.
Got one
Sorry.
outside.
But good to see him back.
You're clear high, clear high.
Haven't seen his name in a long time. Kind of surprised me when I was looking at, I was just curious how many cars were in here, and he happened to be, I spotted him on the scoring table. We are leading the train. There's 4 cars within a second, well, at least back and forth within a second, and looks like 5th is right there as well. Not really able to run away. With the physics change and new tires too, maybe we get new tire strategy. Perfect timing because we have a yellow and we may come get tires here. Alright, we got a restart coming up here. 88, 88 on the rights, 96, 90 on the lefts. Not too bad on tire heat either. Probably a little warm on the right front. That's probably what I was feeling. We'll bump this back up to 3% on brake bias.
Get ready.
Got a shift here, gotta remember that. We did fall back. Jake
The pace car
in the outside lane in front of me, he also took 4 tires. A couple came in for 2.
Green flag, green flag.
We took 4, just, I figured we'll see what happens with the tires. If we're gonna take tires, probably the first caution's the best opportunity for that.
Outside. Stay low.
Could be difficult to pass. That might be
All clear, all clear.
a handicap we have now.
You got one inside. You're up top. 3
Saved
wide.
it.
You got one inside. 2 wide there.
You
All clear, all
bobbled
clear.
and
You got one inside.
got everybody stacked up, but now we got
All
some
clear,
breathing
all clear.
room here in front of us.
All right, looks like you're in the top 10.
I think Sean also took 4, who's now in front of us.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Get another shot at this one back in the inside lane. 5 rows deep, P9.
Get ready.
Nobody came down pit, I don't think. Actually, 12 behind us may have.
All right, man. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Nowhere to go.
48.1.
think it's going to be very tricky to make any passes. I can't see with the air cleaner. I'm actually kind of scared on the bottom side. I'd almost rather have the top. Though the top, you can't go anywhere either because you got the wall right there. So could cheat it and raise the seat, but
Got one outside. All clear,
I like
all
to
clear. Outside.
have this as realistic as possible.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Oh, got a little bit of the apron. That scared me. We're fine. Now we can open up the corners a little bit. Actually, because the fuel's burnt off, we may want to go down on brake bias. We're going to have less and less fuel as the race goes on. We did not need any fuel. Whoa! That is not good for our tires. And we got to get off the apron. Just gotta let the car come to us because we got 50 lap better tires than I think everybody in front of us. I don't know if Riley came down in the pits. It's kind of part of the excitement of turning off the stints is I don't know what anybody's strategy is, and I don't know, I think that adds something to this. Whoa, lost it behind the air cleaner. Yeah, it's very difficult to pass. I see why they did not come down and take tires. Track position is very critical. We can get our nose under here.
Outside.
Yep.
You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Then I need to not do what I've been doing and flip the apron.
Stay low.
The outside's, oh, I almost think is better, but
Still there.
right now it's not terrible on the bottom.
The leader just did a 19.919.
Go back a little bit more on brakes, actually back to neutral here. Tricky part's going to be trying to get that run out of the corner. Not quite there this time. Almost there. I could feel we get a little better exit, but we just don't have the right moment.
Outside. Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. Good job, man. You're up to bit. Outside. Stay low.
Nick is opening up the corner a lot. I don't know if he's just trying to get us by
Clear, all clear.
or if he's trying the higher lane. May try to be trying to get an exit. It's definitely screwing me up a little bit because I'm trying to time his run with my own, and I can't see when he goes because the air cleaner's in the way.
The leader just did a 20.128. Outside.
That time he was high enough up I could just drive underneath.
Still there. Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. You're in fourth place. Outside. Stay low.
Get a nose under David.
Still there.
Oh, I lose Shane, and I don't know where on track he
Stay low.
is.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. All right, man. Halfway this time by.
Sun's going down, so that'll be better for track temp. It's down to 103. Can't remember what it was at. I feel like it's always been around there.
The leader just did a 20.
I feel like it was 96 at one point when we started. Maybe not. That's why I had the video, so I can go back and look later. Shane's gonna open the door.
You got one inside.
I'll pop to the outside, I guess.
Low side. Still there? What's the line? Stay high. You're up top 3 wide. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Okay, so we made it back to the lead, and then Shane and Alex got together. They've all pit, so Shane's back to 10th, and 10th on back is pit. So there's 9 cars out here who have stayed out. We reassumed the lead here with 67 to go. We have 30 laps on our tires.
Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. You're up to second.
And hopefully we have enough tire for the end, because I don't plan on going back into the pits. We'll see how that works out. That's part of the fun in this, seeing what the different strategies play out like.
All right, man. Caution is out.
But,
Caution is out. Line up single file.
if
Your
you
road is
get
closed.
cautions,
It's the pace car.
that puts a damper on things. This will be our 6th restart on tonight. Got 60 to go when we take the green here.
Get ready.
There's still 17 cars on the lead lap. I think there's still 21 in here. There's
All right, man.
19 one
Pace
lap
cars
down
in.
or less.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, car must have bottomed out or something and shot right up the track.
The fastest lap.
Well, that's not good. I don't want to be going that quick. Hopefully that means track temp's coming down and I'm not just driving fast. It is coming down. It's 95. Need a little more rear brake now. Fuel's burning off more and more.
12, just hit the fastest lap. 19.549.
I don't think I have winning car speed. I think we're just... Right now we have the track position. And early on we had the track position and we had a tire advantage. I think Sean behind us may have a little more pace right now. I think Shane's definitely the quickest one out here. He's up to fourth. He's got a tire advantage on us. And if we get another quick caution here, it may be beneficial actually to come in and take tires again. We have 2 sets. Took us about 30 laps to get to the front. The last time, we'll need about 30 laps. This time, maybe a little more because it won't be so friendly and courteous. Six-tenths of a second back to Shane. He's definitely quickest right now. Car's trending tight. Go back a little more on brake bias, but that's only going to fix entry. I was hoping the sun would disappear faster. That might help a little bit. Take some heat out of the track. We may have a little more grip. But if it goes green to the end, that also would be cool, just to see what happens. Long run to the tires, especially the right front. I think we're working it a little too much. And we'll come in and get tires probably here. Okay, so we were trending a little warm on that right front, but 83, 84 on the rights, 95, 86 on the lefts. Bring our brake bias up a little bit. 2 clicks, -1.5. Inside line, P7 for the restart with 40 to go. We have a tire advantage now, so
Get ready.
don't need to go crazy. We're also closer to the front than we were the last time.
All right, man. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. The lead is on 48.392. You got one outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Ton of rubber,
Hold
3
your
wide.
Outside, 2 wide there. Stay low. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Get some temperature back in these tires will be a little better. Track temp is 96, so it's been a while since I've had to work tires up to temp on this cold of a track. Probably since the initial practice session, and maybe not even then.
Outside. Still there?
Nick clears Jeff here.
Stay low.
Losing Nick's bumper. I don't know where it is.
Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
Clear out to the wall. Now I can kind of follow his bumper a little bit.
The leader just did a 19.648.
I need to get a run on him, or we'll follow him around Ian
Outside.
and then figure out a way.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
He's so far on the outside I can't see him.
Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
We gotta clear up.
Get back in third. Keep digging.
Get a little bobble there. See if we can get
Outside.
inside.
Stay low. All clear, all clear. Good job. The next car is for sure. Get back in second.
The outside lane is not good. Gotta roll the brake bias back. I can't get it to come down the track. We should have a tire advantage on Shane though, so we just gotta let tires come to us, I think. We just hit the ground. Must be the apron.
The leader just did a 19.
No, I don't think it's the apron. I think we're actually hitting the track. if we can get there, we just gotta wait for a mistake. We have some space behind us, and we have time. Now, if we keep him in first, if we get a caution, he may not want to pit. Especially if I just sit here and ride behind him and see if we can get him just to overdrive, where I don't really have to try to make the pass. It may just happen. But I don't want to get Nick up here, so may have to figure out a way around, or I guess it depends how quickly he shows up.
The leader just did a 19.98.
Oh, we get a run here.
Outside. Stay low.
That's one of those you have to take it. Don't know when it will come again.
Still there. Stay low. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high. Good job. You're back in first.
Got 18 to go. It did not take us very long to get to the front that time. Of course, we only had to go up 6 cars, but looks like there was a car around there. Yep, this is the one that it was. It's Rick. His right or left front is broken. Hopefully he can make it back to the pits. He does make it back to the pits, and his race is cut short, unfortunately. But we're right at the end, so we did make it quite a ways. We have had quite a few people not make this one, or not make it to the end of this one. Very difficult when the corner speeds are just so high, and there's not a lot of like we're doing 94 through the corners, and you enter at 130, so you're only dropping about 35 miles an hour to go through the corners. So there's not a lot of getting away from people, especially when the field's stacked up. On restarts, it does take a quite a few laps to string out, and if you don't get those laps to string out, any bobbles get just... everything just explodes really quickly. Especially when these cars don't have any fenders and the wheels are open. Wheels climb on top of wheels, and these cars also, the Nerf bars aren't really solid.
We have 10 to go.
So you can easily phase through Nerf bars and get hooked, and that's how we got a 4X. Just, it wasn't actually a 4X, it was just the Nerf bars basically coming in and passing through each other. Or we may have got it through like a 0X contact too, I forgot, because we did. I think we made it through okay, and Alex may have got drilled sideways, but we did touch his car briefly. Nick has not been able to get around Shane. They were side by side. The right front is starting to go on my car. Can only go down to 5 on brake bias. Put too much heat into it.
Alright, man.
And that is not good timing.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Alright. I think it's just one attempt here. Not totally positive. Nobody picked though, so we are still in a tire advantage, but we are on pretty worn tires.
Get ready.
Right front was pretty hot, so I'm a little nervous, but we have fresher tires than Nick and Shane.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. 2 laps to go.
We can get out of the corner. Should be fine.
1 more lap to
We
win.
can get to the white flag, that would be great too. It should be deployed already because it came out. We don't have to cross under it as long as it comes out. Got lucky, I think, on the timing of that caution, because
Slow car ahead.
boy, is it not like the turn. Wow, I surprised myself. I did not think we would do that. That was a good race. I think strategy
See, this is what happens when you have
and
bad greasy.
taking tires, that definitely helped, because we did not have the speed, I don't think, for Shane, only because we had 30 lap pressure tires there. But good race. Thanks for putting this on, Nick. Congrats on 20k subs. My 20k sub video had no mic, so that one will be a silent one if you've already watched that
Race is
one.
over.
This one I do. Congrats to Nick. Thanks for putting these on all the time and putting up with everybody's bullshit. And yeah, we'll be back at some point to run some more iRacing. Thanks for watching.